से पूछूंगी कैसे करना है।
वो तो दोपहर को हो जाता है, शाम
मतलब
को। मैं भी आपके सब जगह अलग अलग।
हमारे यहाँ पूजा कभी हुई नहीं, उन्होंने कभी हमें सिखाया ही नहीं करना है। आई थिंक हम लाइव चले गए हैं।
नाउ वी
ओके, so happy Holi and welcome to the Holi special full moon episode of the lunar activations. So interestingly, मतलब अगर आप हमारे कल्चर में देखें तो इट्स लाइक होली इज द लास्ट फुल मून फॉर द जोडियक। जो 12 साइंस है, तो पाइसिस फुल मून पड़ रहा है इस समय। इट्स लाइक काइंड ऑफ कल्मिनेटिंग द 12 साइंस ऑफ द जोडियक थ्रू होली। तो आई डोंट नो, अगर इन सबको भी साथ में रखा जाए तो मे बी वी कैन अंडरस्टैंड मोर, बट इट इज इंटरेस्टिंग। हाय इंशा। So I was just thinking, and Pisces being my birth zodiac sun sign, uh, I feel probably it has some special energy around me. And this year we also have an eclipse, lunar eclipse. So, like, kind of closing of the 12 cycles of the zodiac for the year 24-25. And also, I think with Navratri, we'll start our new year. So next year would be like the Hindu New Year for all of us. Next month in April, right? So it's interesting how logical, sometimes you feel when you see how our culture did with the full moon and new moon, the monthly cycles that we had based on full moon and new moon, and how every festival had its own, you can say, significance in those 12 months based on the Hindu months that we had. So I think फागुन चल रहा है ना, this is फागुन शुरू होगा या फागुन चल रहा है, something like that. So it's nice to see the colors all around. Feb May there were like so many flowers, so much color, and then you have Holi full of colors. So this year probably, as per predictions, it is said that 29th of March, we will be witnessing like a 3-year cycle, nearly a three-year cycle that is going to be super charged for all of us when it comes to doing the inner work, right? And when I say inner work, it's like diving deeper into yourself, and it's a good opportunity, but kind of predicted like a crisis. But I feel that every crisis is subjective based on how you see it. So for those who are more conscious, more aware, they can see it as an opportunity rather than a crisis. And so we'll have a lot of opportunity to work on ourselves, to improve our lives, to also improve the way we operate, in the world. Because I feel as you're growing every year, and especially when every year we culminate these full moon and new moon meditations, it's like you get into a deeper understanding of the zodiac, you get into the deeper understanding of that particular month also because of the kind of qualities or the energies that it carries. So again, with Aries, we start a new cycle of the zodiac, and yeah, it's going to be uh, beautiful for all of us who are working on themselves in 2025, and probably getting more deeper opportunities to work through our own personal struggles, maybe personal success, and riding the wave, right? So all of this is a beautiful opportunity for most of us. right? Now, Holi, for all of us, is a festival of colors. And when we say color, and it's like, you embrace all the colors. You appreciate, whether it's a red, whether it's a green, whether it's a blue. It's like appreciation for colors, and also expecting that, with the colors that we are playing, our life also becomes colorful, because otherwise, um, had there been no festivals, there is a lot of monotony that can seep into our lives. But thankfully, with all these beautiful festivals coming in, there's so much to look forward to. Even if you don't want to enjoy, there's so much of music going outside. There's people who are excited, the kids are excited. So it brings a lot of um, excitement into our lives. And this is so important. So while we were studying one of these books called Think and Grow Rich, one of the uh, essentials for manifestation is passion, having that um, energy to launch your goals. So this energy of passion, uh, probably, when you're moving through the cycle of time, it tends to fizzle out, because obviously not every day you can maintain that kind of energy. But when you have these festivals coming in, when you have, something mega happening, you can ride that wave. So this year, probably we started off with a lot of spiritual stuff with Mahakumbh happening, and a lot of energy and zeal and happiness and joy we could see during the Mahakumbh, and people were like, so excited, and it was a different kind of buzz that was created rather than, you know, which we normally hear. It's like more of a war or a recession or all of that. But with Mahakumbh, like for almost 45 days, you could hear talk about so much spiritual stuff and so much of goodness that was going on in India. And now gradually from there, moving on to Shivratri, and now in like next 15, 16 days, we are here with Holi. So the starting of the year probably has brought in it's like a tsunami of energy. It's like you couldn't have expected more probably when it comes to energized year. So this is it for all of us who are in India. This is one of those times where uh, this beginning of the year has been so energized or charged with all that has been happening in the country and around us. How many of you agree? Probably it's excitement. There's a lot of excitement and a good excitement around. Do you feel that? Hi, Jaya. I hope I'm audible. You can put it in the chat box. No? So just checking. So can you feel that energy of excitement with this year? Vikas says yes, yes.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So I feel, like I said, all of you probably who've been putting the necessary work in your spiritual growth, or even making yourself better. All of you are blessed to utilize this energy more and more into the things that you truly want in your life. So this year, your goal should be to focus on what you really, really want, right? Channel your energy into what you truly want from this year, maybe from yourself. Raise the bar of expectation from your own self. And when I say raise the bar of expectation from your own self, it is also kind of a um, invitation for all of you to start bettering yourself. And there is a lot of scope for all of us. It's not that, I'm saying because you're not good. It is because there's so much potential, so much scope in each one of us to make ourselves better. And the more we work, and when the world is going through crisis, so there is financial crisis, that is probably rumors of recession, there is a lot of stock market happening that is going on. But if you put all of this aside and still you have a job that you like, or you have a passion that you are pursuing, or you have other things that make your life worthwhile, you are lucky. You're lucky beyond um, maybe you acknowledge that. So there is a lot of opportunity for doing your gratitude this year, because probably you are going to see a lot of contrast in the world. And when I say contrast, it's like, probably you would have seen, you would have seen, the war-like situations in rest of the world. There is a software update in the rest of the world. And, somewhere there is this God's grace on India that things are pretty okay, when I say pretty okay, much better than what is happening all around the world. So this is the time when, probably we should maintain that high vibe, that high energy, that gratitude practice more and more, because probably in coming times, we might see a lot happening in the rest of the world. Probably a lot. That's what is the prediction, right? And so again, when we talk about the yugas, when we talk about cycles of time, we will understand it better. So when, for people, जैसे हम कुंभ गए थे, तो everybody was saying जैसे आपके अंदर भावना थी, आपको कुंभ वैसे ही दिखा, right? So whatever was inside you, you could see, experience kumbh in the same way. So similarly, um, even the situation that is happening around the globe, what is happening in your home or what is happening around you is going to determine the era that you are living in and what you are going to do with the opportunities that are presented to yourself. So there would be a lot of opportunity for you to serve, to be able to donate, to be able to help other people, right? So for you, probably this could be a time of generating rapid good karma for yourself. And you'll find immense opportunities to do that, right? So the more you look the world with the eyes of gratitude, with the eyes of what can I do to help people, or what can I do to make other people's life happy, or maybe better, you will see that जैसे हम कहते हैं ना, आप बहुत ही अच्छा कर्मा संचित कर रहे हैं अपने लिए. So it's a great opportunity for all of us to meet like-minded people, because you will find them. Satsang has become so easy, right? So doing those kind of practices, doing group work, helping people out, improving yourself, and doing a deeper introspection of who you are and why you are doing what you're doing. All of this is like a big opportunity that is presented to all of us. The other day, Vikas and I were talking. He was able to come home, and we were just chatting about how, probably there is a lot of labeling in the world, so you label people as toxic, you label people as narcissist, you label a certain, probably they are going through certain psychological issue and they get labeled. Now, the thing is, labeling is easy, but then how do you deal with these people? That is more important. So it is an opportunity for all of us to understand that labeling will not help. If you're seeing a certain situation in the world which is not resonating with you, you can bless them, right? You can do your bit to at least not label them, or you can do your bit to bless them, to do something for them, because you know a little bit about the energy world, you know how things operate at a subtle level also, right? So for you, it's not a showstopper that physically people maybe are not receptive to you. You have so much to do energetically for them, and you can make that happen. And it doesn't involve you to, physically go in there and show them or expect a reply from them. So you have a lot of opportunities to do this kind of work. So all of us, who are getting up, and when they hear of a war, who are blessing, places where the war is going on. Can you imagine how much good karma you are generating by just putting that intention to bless? So it's an opportunity. Whenever you see people in suffering, in pain, and you sit down And apart from just thinking about your manifestations or thinking about your life, if you're able to think, 5-10 minutes about people probably who are not fed well, or children who do not have certain amenities, and where you can go and help. And if you do that, there is it's like you'll find so many opportunities in front of you where probably you can contribute, probably, you can be of service. And this is the time. So this is a good opportunity. Whenever there is crisis, it's a great opportunity for people to do soul work. There is a great opportunity for people to do service, right? So before going to sleep, you can, take up that, just 2 to 3 minutes, maybe, probably blessing all the people who need healing on that particular night. You can make it a daily thing. And there would be so many people who are actually requiring that healing, requiring inner peace, requiring maybe, security, safety in their life. So if you are able to do this on a regular basis, uh, the kind of good karma that you're generating is too much, right? Just a second. Just a second. Sorry. My daughter, she came after playing colors. So she wanted to just go. Yeah. So all of this is like a huge opportunity for all of us to work. And when I say, I'm sure we have Insha also, and some more people who feel that, you know, th- they are not able to materialize what they want, or there's something that they want to achieve, but the right time is not coming. Probably, sometimes it happens that even after putting in the required effort, if it is not happening, you will have to just let go of it, let go of it, and wait for the grace to happen. And it is just a test of your grace. So once you let go of the expectation for that thing to fulfill, it materializes, because then you are no more, you show your faith. So, when we were doing this Think and Grow Rich, so I think there were um, three foundations of materialization. One was passion. The other one was faith. So faith, passion, and hard work. These are the three things probably it makes your manifestation possible. The other thing is, when you're saying I have let go, but it feels impossible, that means you've not let it go, really. So the thing is, we might feel that we are doing what we are supposed to do, consistency, right? So putting in the right amount of effort. So you have to watch your words. The thing is, okay, so when I say you have to have faith, everybody's, I have faith, I have faith, I have faith. But what is faith? Faith is that that this will materialize without doubts. You know that this is going to happen without doubts, right? So being and doing, they are two sides of the same coin. So, probably you could be doing it, but you are not being it. And there has to be a certain level, like so I'm just, so there are people who go and give exams, right? And then they'll come back and they will just say, oh, I'll get 100 or full marks because They will not even check or verify whether the answers that they've written are correct. But, they're like, I have done it. There are some people like that. And then when the result comes, probably they don't get the marks that they are expecting. Yeah, Jaya, you have something to say.
Yes. I wanted to add just a bit over that, or maybe chime in. The thing is, so since I have been working with you since many years now, not many, but it's been a years now,
Yeah.
and what I have figured it out, and that works for me, is to do the reverse engineering instead
Mhm.
of going having faith, and then that's also the starting point. But uh, sometimes you have to do the reverse in order to find out the pitfalls where it is, and then working on it.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, if I have some goal for the year, then like a question to be asked, like, uh, why you are getting stopped, what's the doubt, or maybe all these fearful questions or doubtful questions asked to yourself. And then all these points which you have mentioned there, break down all the things into those sections, and
True.
and then being consistent with small to do's every day, that will help, you know to get the things done.
Absolutely. So, thank you, Jaya, for adding it. And probably, when it's been some time that we've been working together, and I'm sure, with all of you, but I'm just telling you, it happens with all of us. When you want something quickly, or not even quickly, you want something and you're seeing that it is not happening, not happening, not happening, not happening, and but you still want it. There comes a time when you just say, okay, maybe I don't want it my way, but I want it your way, and you surrender it, and keep working on becoming your best version. And like Jaya said, keep working on your inconsistencies, maybe working on things that will make you a better person. And there is like so much scope, there's so much scope in becoming a better person for all of us. Like if we are really true to ourselves, and if you really know yourself, or you are trying to know yourself, you will know um your own mistakes in life, or your own kind of setbacks that you create for yourself. Maybe, we think that the other person is not doing, or the situation is not happening, but you will know that somehow you have self-sabotage your own self. And once you become your better version, or once you become um see, even better version, it's like 10 years back to 10 years now. I don't know how you guys feel about me. Probably Vikas can tell, I had done his I remember prosperity healing, oh, long time back, in 2014, 15, I guess, if you remember, Vikas.
16.
16. And it's almost like 8 years now. So,
Almost 9 years.
huh?
Almost 9 years.
8, 9 years now. And the person who started off in 2016 versus the person I am in 2025, I'm sure, all of this has rubbed me in some way, made me a little bit more better instrument, uh, as compared to where I was. But if somebody told me in 2020, 2016, that there was more scope for me, I would have not even realized that. I wouldn't have, I would have thought, no, no, this is the best version. But वहां से यहाँ तक आने में probably um, I realize how much I have added to myself as a person, how much probably God has broken me down, in order to make me a better version. It's not that broken me down there. So whatever things that have come in my life, it has made me more humble, more humble, more humble. And it's like I feel humility is something that just doesn't dawns upon you. You work towards it. Humility, faith, discipline is something that you work towards. and it's a work in progress, and there is always a lot of scope for it. So, and I'm sure, this version sitting in 2025, in 2035, probably things would be different, or things would be, I don't know. Uh, I feel a lot wiser than 2016, but I don't know 2035 how things would be. I'm sure much better. But today I don't know what that 2035 version would be.
2016, you used to speak for only 5 minutes. Meditation करवाया and gone. Now you have a whole mind to share.
Yeah, see, you're right. There was, because I didn't know what to speak then. I had to really prepare at that time. And stay on the topic, and 20 minutes and all. Yeah, you're right, because I'm remembering all of that. Yeah. So a lot of things change, a lot of things improve, and then you don't even realize, how just smiling. You don't even realize that all of this is happening with you.
Now wisdom is flowing in.
Yeah, some version of it is flowing, but probably, there is so much. Like, probably I posted about Sri Suktam a couple of days back. And if I'm really wanting to learn things about Vidya and connect with Devi, because that's been a theme since last year, you know. So I came across this book, and I remember there was this character in the mythology called Shukji. So I remember I was reading some कल्याण, और उसमें वो शुक जी कुछ पूछते हैं नैमिषारण्य में, and I was like, who is this शुक जी, मुझे कोई बता पाए कि ये कौन है और इनका. So while I was reading this book, almost like after 20 years, I got to put two and two together, that ये सब कौन थे और कहाँ से आए, and एक टाइमलाइन आके खड़ी हुई. So we feel that हम बैठे और हमें सब कुछ आ जाए, but it all takes its own time, and there is and it is good that I didn't know back then, because now this version of me is capable to go deeper into understanding any of these texts or any of these things much better. So at that point of time, I was not, probably I didn't have the capacity to hold that kind of knowledge, that kind of wisdom. And that is what I am really interested in, becoming a wiser person. I feel that is my journey all about in life, become wise. Um, so yeah, still in the process, right? So again, Insha, I will say, whatever you are doing, whatever is your goal, whatever you want to achieve, you can feel that you've put in all the effort, right? Um, and you've left on God. So when you leave on God, you still are excited about it. There is nothing impossible when it comes to, giving it or surrendering it to God. It's just the right time. And probably He's also making you the right kind of vessel to hold that kind of happiness and joy and love that you're looking forward in your life. Trust me, when things have to become more sustainable, they might take a longer period of time to materialize. I was talking about Ranveer Lahbadia, so at this day and age, probably you see a lot of people getting fame, a lot of people becoming successful, a lot of people doing good work. But because the vessel is not, uh, it's not a supatra, yeah, there is still a lot of scope for it to become strong, to have a good character or to have those qualities that are required for a sustained, maybe fame or sustained prosperity. If that is not available or that is not there, then that vessel will break, right? And what I pray to God always is that I'm not looking for shortcuts to fame. I'm not looking for, shortcuts to money. I'm looking for a consistent growth in my life, consistent, maturity and wisdom. And probably I become that patra, good patra for all of that. And I'm able to hold it, utilize it, impart it, and do it with a lot of love and not need or want of fame or want of money. All of that is good, it comes when you are not chasing after all of these things, it always comes in and effortlessly. But you're just trying to become a better reservoir for that knowledge, better reservoir for that money, better reservoir for that success or fame, wo kismat mein hogi, kind of. But you keep working, right? And you have faith because you are honest in the kind of work that you are doing. You're honest in doing the thing that you're supposed to do. So wo honesty ke saath you keep doing, or you keep believing in yourself, you keep believing in what you want, right? And then you leave to God with a lot of humility, with a lot of love. शिकायत के साथ नहीं कि अब मैं मांगूंगी नहीं, या you know not like that. So uh, like I have a daughter, and the way she is persistent for whatever she wants is amazing. That's what every person should have in them. And I'm sure those of you who have younger children, that they will never say, okay, मुझे चाहिए ही नहीं. वो ऐसे कभी नहीं बोलेंगे. वो 10 बार आएंगे, 20 बार आएंगे, वो ट्राई करेंगे, और जब तक आपका हार्ट मेल्ट नहीं हो जाएगा, लगे रहेंगे उस चीज को लेने के लिए. And they will have their own sweet ways of doing it. एंड ट्रस्ट मी, लाइफ में भी ऐसे ही होता है. तो अगर 4 बच्चे हैं और चारों के मांगने के तरीके अलग अलग हैं, यू नो देयर वुड बी सम हु आर probably very consistent, very sweet, and they get things easily, because some people probably, not that consistent, not that well behaved, and you take your own time, you discipline them, and then you get it. So life में हम सब, हमें नहीं पता, but भगवान को पता है, और अल्लाह को पता है. उन्हें पता है हम कैसे हैं, और उन्हें पता है कि हमें ये चीज अगर मिली तो हम किस तरह से बिहेव करेंगे, या हम किस तरह से उसे हैंडल कर पाएंगे, नहीं कर पाएंगे. सो you've put in the effort, you just park it and you just say that, probably you will take it and it will happen for me, but in the right time. Right? So again, I just hope and pray, and we all bless that you will be able to. Absolutely. Don't give up. You cry and write it down, then burn it. Emptiness is created, henceforth space for you. Yes. So today, this is what I want all of us to do. I want you to write down that one thing probably that you haven't got or you've been asking for. Okay. And we are going to do a surrender to it. Right? So yeah, to wo probably you have everything and you are looking for something new, you can write that goal also. But something in your life that is still not working out, or you put in a lot of effort and you're still expecting it, still not happening, so just write it down. I want you to write it down on a pen and paper, and in Holika, or otherwise you can burn it or flush it down, and just release. You just let it go. You just say, I surrender this. I've written it down. This is what I want, and I give it to you. Okay? Are we all clear? Ready? Ready? Just thumbs up, guys. Vikas is how to write it like, okay. Blockages to be, okay. No, see, कई बार होता है same question. Any specific pen, paper? सी अब मेरे साथ रेड पेन और येलो पेपर हमेशा हैंडी रहता है, तो मैं बहुत ज्यादा सोचती नहीं हूँ. मेरा जो नॉर्मल पेपर भी वो हल्का सा पीला ही है. सो अगर है तो ठीक है, अगर नहीं है तो बहुत टेंशन नहीं लीजिए. यू जस्ट हैव टू राइट डाउन. ठीक है. एंड it's like heart to heart. So you just write, dear God, dear Allah, dear whatever you think. And it's like, this is the thing that I've been wanting for too long. And I want you to, I'm surrendering it to you. Now you take care of it and provide me the strength to become more deserving of this, whatever you want in life. Something like that. Are we clear? और जल्दी करना 10:35 होली चलेगी, so I have to go down. So we'll then do it. That's the reason I'm. Thank you. Chalo, time starts now. You can also write what you want to be blessed with if you know what you want to be blessed with. Write it like this. खूब अच्छे से. And be aware that, जैसे हम love letter लिखते हैं to our beloved, and we send it or we post it or we write it and it is received. Just think it like that, that this is kind of a love letter that you're writing to God. And once you give it away in the form of ash, it just goes to the universe and it is taken care. Okay, and it is not impossible. It will just create the right timeline and the right version for you rapidly and properly. Okay, have you all done that?
Just give me 2 moments.
Done. Dea and Insha, you guys are done?
Yeah, done.
Great.
Do we have to burn this paper?
You can burn this paper, or you can, you can also, 1 minute. Pin. Yeah, you can burn this paper in Holi, or you can flash it. You just have to let go of it. Kind of, let go in the 5 elements. Doable?
I'll burn it because I've written God na in this letter, dear God.
Huh? Oh, yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry.
In the same paper, I have wrote about what I wanted to get rid of,
Huh?
and also on the next page, I
Hmm.
have written a letter to the God or the universe. So
Okay.
it's okay to burn.
Yeah. See, when you burn, you just be aware that जो हम burn कर रहे हैं ना, that fire is also a way to take it to God. So it becomes a way to take it to God. So it's not destroying it, it's transmuting it. So you're changing its form into a higher form of like energy. So those words are transmuted into a higher form of energy or vibration, and it's going to the God or the higher source. Okay, so just we have to change the way we think about. It's kind of a yagna. It's kind of you're doing like an yagya.
So so this one is going to be two kinds of intention. One is letting go of the things which you want, and the one you wanted to get rid of. Is it?
हाँ, कर सकते हो आप दोनों चीज कर सकते हो.
Okay.
It's just a matter of your intention. How you intend it. It will work exactly like that.
Because I wrote on the same paper both the things, so that's why I'm little confused.
कोई नहीं. You just think that these are just words and they are just being transmuted to do the right thing using the medium, the fire god.
Yeah, for the highest one. Thank you.
ठीक है? Done? Shall we continue? ये है, अब उसको फोल्ड कर लेंगे. And now we'll do a short meditation and disconnect from it. Okay? Just close your eyes and let us invoke to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to my respected teacher, to all the respected teachers, Holy Gurus, Holy Master Saints, Archangels, Holy Angels, to the Agni Devas, to my higher self. We invoke for your divine love, divine light, divine power, divine healing energies, inner healing, physical healing, the blessings of mercy and compassion, the blessings of great health, long life, spiritual maturity, wisdom, constancy of aim and effort, and lots of loving kindness, especially in our thoughts. Lord God, please bless me with these virtues and help me grow and evolve into a better person, developing a better person mindset and soul mastery. So be it. With deep gratitude, tremendous respect, and lots of love, we thank you all for your priceless blessings. In full faith, we thank you. With God, all is possible. Now just visualize that paper in front of you and just say that I bless each one's wish, each one's intention for rapid and proper materialization. May all the people, not only in this group, but also elsewhere, who are looking for some miracle to happen in their life, or people who are wanting to become their better version, people who are facing failures, people who are facing setbacks in their life. I connect with all of them and share a lot of courage, determination. I share the energy of love, inner peace, faith, passion, and consistency to flow through them. Be aware that we are all connected as a group. We are all connected with the highest source. And not only we want our goals and wishes and intentions to materialize, but we are also blessing every person, especially who is celebrating Holi or who knows about Holi, or again, who is looking for some miracles in their life. Blessing each one of that person to become a better person, to be the right candidate for the miracles that he or she is expecting in their life, whether it's a beautiful relationship, whether it's success financially, materially, whether it's good health or spiritual growth and maturity. Whatever is your goal, whatever is your intention, may it materialize rapidly and properly with the blessings of God, with the blessings of Mahalakshmi, with the blessings of the great being. May it materialize rapidly and properly with full faith. So be it. So be it. So it is. Tathastu. Just mentally say, I surrender my goal, my wish, my intention on this day of Holi to the fire gods. Please take care of it. Cut it 3 times. Cut, cut, cut. You disconnect from this, the outcome, anything. You just say, I'm just letting it off my head now. I will continue to work, but I will not put any worry energy. Okay? Just say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with all the qualities that I need to materialize these goals and wishes. Thank you for the blessing, the grace that I need to become the person, the version of myself who will be blessed with all of these in the timeline, on the timeline. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We thank you. You can open your eyes with a big, broad smile. Okay? So this is what you're going to take with you, burn it, or if you Holi already ho chuki hai, तो आप घर पे कर सकते हो, and just chill, relax, and we will connect on new moon again. और
सरगम
अगर
होली हो तो चुकी है, मगर बाहर तो अभी बंद कर
क्या
बाहर
चीज?
वैसे वैसे तो होली दहन हो चुकी है,
हाँ, अगर हो
मगर
तो
मगर वो तो अभी तो सारी रात गर्म रहेगी।
और क्या उसी में डाल दीजिएगा,
ठीक,
गरम तो रहेगी कभी भी जाके। ठीक है,
ओके, थैंक
डन। Any questions before we sign off? And okay, happy birthday to my husband. Bless him also. He'll be 45 tomorrow. And we start the, yeah. Okay. So thank you and happy Holi to all of you. And probably we'll connect soon for the equinox also. I want to do an important session, so we'll connect over equinox, which is around 26 March. Okay. So look out, stay tuned, and thank you, Jaya, for asking when are we doing the session. Thank you, Jaya. Thank you so much. Bye-bye and good night. God bless. Ta-ta.